This is Marilyn. And he keeps stepping in front of the video camera and making me start over. Right? Hey everybody, it's Liv from the Indie Mood. Today I am doing a full face of one brand, and that brand is Root. So Root is a natural makeup, beauty, skincare, lifestyle brand, and they focus a lot on natural ingredients, sustainability, and all of those things. In my opinion, they really do it right, and they really are pioneering in the space. So we're so excited to do this project where we review all their product. This post is not sponsored in any way. If you do feel like supporting us, we have links to our Patreon in our YouTube bio, as well as on our Instagram. In the bio, the link tree has a link to our Patreon. Your support on Patreon would mean the world to us, because it means that we can move more towards being a crowdsourced platform, and what is more indie than that? Without further ado, let's get into this video. So my skin is all prepped and primed and ready to go for makeup. The founder of Root gave me some tips on her products because they're super multi-purpose, and you'll see what I mean as I go through the video. So she gave me some of her favorite uses for the different products, so I'm really excited to try everything out today, and I will tell you when I use the product if I've used it before or not. The first thing I'm gonna do is sort of prime my skin, sort of refresh it with this Pretty Mist. So Root has a bunch of different kinds of these, but I chose the lime and peppermint because that sounds amazing. And the ingredients are just hydrosols. So it's just lime, neem, peppermint, and Melissa lemon balm hydrosol. So that just means like herbs steeped in water. It smells super good. I just misted it on before this video and in the past few days because I wanted to try it because I love a good mist. I'm just gonna spray this. Ooh, that's a good mister. I rate that mister, I give that mister a 7 out of 10. No, that's like not 8 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10 mister, which is really good. It's super even and not like drops of rain on my face. So, okay, now that like soaks in so quickly and it smells really good in a natural way, not like a way. Now I'm gonna go in with the Root Pearl Powder Mineral Foundation. This is their most popular product, and I think this is the first product they ever had. And you can use water or even the mist to make it into like a liquid and put it on that way, or you can just apply it as a powder. Yeah, I'm really excited to try it. I haven't used a powder foundation in a while, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of the product in the cap here, as per Kayla's advice. I'm going to spray some of this gently in here. And then I'm going to use the brush that I'm going to use for my foundation, which for foundations like this, powders, or even like liquids that are thicker, I always like to use like a really dense like bristle brush. So I'm just going to mix that up. Interesting. I'm intrigued. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is like painting. It's fun. Okay. Definitely a good shade match. Just to show you guys, this is the side with, and this is the side without. And it feels like nothing, literally like absolutely nothing. And the hydrosol like feels very cooling and nice, like mixed with this. So that's a really interesting way to do it. And it evaporates super fast. So it feels like it just kind of settled and set into my skin, but it literally, like I can't even tell you how nothing it feels. Like this feels the exact same as this, so that's crazy. Let's do the other side then. So that is the foundation, and I'm like pretty shocked right now about how like lightweight a powder foundation is. Like I have dry skin, so I'm always like steering clear of powder foundations, but this one's really, really, really nice. And it seems buildable, but blendable at the same time. And I'm just like, I can't stop touching it because I'm like, how is this possible that it feels so light? So this is amazing. This shade is W2 if anyone's curious, and it's like pretty much like a really good match. So normally now I would go in with setting powder, but I mean doesn't feel like it needs it, but just for the sake of showing you this because it's super cool. This is the Root Pretty Hair Day Volumizing Dry Shampoo. And when I met the brand owner at IBE, she told me you could use this as a setting powder, to which I was like, are you serious? So of course I was like, that's silly, you can't, that's not gonna turn out very good. It turns out that it works amazing. I think arrowroot powder is super great for absorbing moisture without being too heavy. So usually when I'm done with the step, I just take this and I go, yeah, it's so cool. So yeah, this thing like kind of shoots out some powder. So, and I just kind of like dust it. And as you can see, like one little pump of that, you get like your whole face, and which is crazy because I'm usually like piling on powders, which I hate, again, because I have dry skin, but I don't like the tackiness of foundation. So now I feel really like settled. I'm just gonna use my favorite contour product to just add some dimension before I go in with blush. There's some areas I didn't blend, so I just wet this brush a little bit. Whoa, with the arrowroot powder. Well, not the arrowroot, Pretty Mist. Just so I can better blend it. And it seems to kind of like make it wet. So yeah, that was super interesting. You can kind of like re-wet it and move it around and then it resettles. That's really good news if you get that little bit of mascara or if you sneeze when you put your mascara on, that's always fun. This is the Root Pretty palette. It has it's really cool. It has like this deeper magnetic side, and their cream products come in magnetic tins, but you can still like pop them out and take them with you. They open like that, which is so cool. I'm gonna use this one. The top has like a more shallow side for eyeshadows. So yeah, so this is super cool. I love it. So for the pretty paint, I'm going to use the shade Crea, and this is like a multi-purpose lip cheek product, and I've used it even on my eyes. It's super pretty. It blends really beautifully, and it's just and has like the slightest bit of glow. It can look intimidating in the pan, but it's not. It's really easy to use and blend. So I'm just going to go in with this on my cheeks, and I kind of like warm it up between my fingers, and then I tap it. So as you can see, it gives you like a really dewy, natural glow. And I'm gonna also use a little bit on the lips. I'm gonna use a different lip product later, but I just wanna show you how it looks when it's like monochromatic. So the same way as the cheeks, you can sort of build it up to your desired intensity. So that's what it looks like when it matches, which is cute. Also, my lips are really pale, so I kind of wanted to like put something on them just for now. We also have one of the pretty paints in our onTUWI shop. So this is the shade Elisa, and it's like a really pretty pink color that looks beautiful on as well. So if you want to purchase this, it's a great way to try the brand because we have a code for 20% off, and that code is TheIndieMood20, and it's in our onTUWI shop, which is all the brands that we selected from Indie Beauty Expo. So check that out. That's also in our link in our bio, and I'll link it down below in the description box. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This product here is their dark brown eyebrow pomade, and you can also use this as an eyeliner, which I'm gonna try to do. So first, I'm going to use it in my brows just to fill them in. So this is actually really nice. I really, really like this pomade. Like, this is the first time I'm using it, and I don't know, I've been going for a more subtle natural brow these days, and I feel like this like just the perfect amount. Like this is without and this is with it. And this is just the perfect amount of like being filled in without being like I look like I drew my eyebrows on with a Sharpie kind of vibe, which I'm like not feeling at the moment. So I do really love this. I really do. And it's not heavy at all. It feels like all of their products, it feels like nothing. So I'm gonna try it on this brow as well. So there you have it. There it is on my brows. And I'm really, really, really excited about this product. I think this is going to be like my new brow product, like everyday brow product, because that is like perfect. And I haven't liked my brows in like 6 months, so good job. Oh, I'm so happy with how it came out. I can't wait to use it as an eyeliner, which I will do next because I'm going to do my eyes now. So I'm actually going to go in with the concealer. I don't know. I don't love concealer on my face, to be honest. I don't use it unless I'm like, it's absolutely necessary. So I'm gonna use it as an eyeshadow primer, which is another use for it. And it's kind of nice because it's like a lighter base, which can make the shadows pop. So I'm just gonna go in with this kind of like dense brush and concealer and put it all over my eyelids. Guys, I have some surprising news for you. It feels like nothing. The concealer feels like nothing. What concealer feels like nothing? Like, that's crazy. How is it so lightweight? And like, look how much of a difference it makes between this eye and that eye. That's awesome. To see how it lasts throughout the day with the eyeshadows, that's the true test. I'm gonna quickly set it with a peachy nude shadow before I go in and do my little shindig. So as you guys can see, eyeshadows blend really well over this concealer as a primer, which is really surprising to me because that's basically unheard of. It looks good. I mean, that's crazy. So now I'm gonna go in with this single eyeshadow shade in Cabernet. It's like a brown wine color right here. And I'm gonna kind of wing out my crease in the slightest bit. Wow. As you can see, it blends beautifully. I am so in love with this. It just looks like airbrushed. I'm not blowing smoke up your, you know, I'm serious. It's really just pretty. So now I'm gonna go in, I don't wanna do like a super metallic pop of color on my lid because I'm going to do that on the bottom lash line, you'll see. So I'm just going to take Piper, which is a loose shadow. It's like a really beautiful shade. You can see here, it's like a purpley, pretty thing. So I'm going to actually take a kind of smaller packing brush, and I'm not going to make it wet. I'm just going to try to lightly wash color over the lid and blend it in with this like kind of imaginary wing, if you will. And see how that goes. Okay, so that went perfectly. I'm just so like, I love this. It definitely gave me color. Let me just blend out this right here a little bit. But it's like not too extreme in any way. It's just pretty. I really like it. So next I'm gonna do an eyeliner moment. Whew, I actually have the perfect brush for it. So this little brush here, I'm going to use this to make kind of like a natural brown wing with the brow pomade, which is also an eyeliner. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm just gonna, what I do is kind of roll my brush around like that to pick up the product on a brush like this. Now that I'm happy with the eyeliner, I'm going to go back in with Cabernet right here with this like tiny packer brush, and I'm going to like kind of go over the line and sort of blend it a little bit, smudge it out, and just kind of make it like, you'll see. Okay, so what that does is sort of, not only does it set the pomade because it's not like a matte eyeshadow, it's like a gel, so you kind of need to set it, especially if you have deep set or hooded eyes like I do. It'll transfer. As you can see, it did transfer on this eye, which is why I went back in with the sort of pinky shade that I put down first to sort of blend it out again and kind of smudge everything together so you get this really like kind of smudged up, natural looking cat eye. I mean, it's not natural, you know what I mean. Okay, so now for that little pop of color I was telling you about, I'm going to take another brush, which I've like used all my brushes now, and I'm going to spray the tip of this brush with the Pretty Mist, just to make it wet. And then I'm going to take the shade onTUWI here, which is a metallic blue, like a metallic ocean blue, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. So that is that pop of color. I think it goes really well with the brown of the wing, and it just kind of does even more to like lift the eye up. The last touch for the eyes is the inner corner, and for that I'm using Peach Pearl loose eyeshadow, and this is so pretty. Like, I thought it was just a plain old boring pink shimmer eyeshadow, but then when I tried it, you're gonna see what I mean. And then I'm also gonna use that as a highlighter. So I'm gonna do both of those things right now. I'm gonna do inner corner, and then I'm gonna do highlighter. I hope you can see this on camera as much as I can see it in person, because it's just so pretty. It's like butterfly wings. Now I'm gonna sprinkle the smallest amount, because with powder products, you really just need to use like such a small amount to get the desired effect, and it's better to use too little than too much, because you can always build up more, but you can't really take away that easily. So I'm gonna use this highlighter brush, and I'm gonna tap the excess off, and then that's so reflective, like it doesn't look like anything. And then when you move your head around, it's so like, whew, sorry, I'm moving so much. Okay, so now for the lip, I'm gonna go with something different than what I'm wearing. I'm just gonna put it over because I wanna do kind of blotted look, but I'm going to use the shade Candice of the Pretty Balm. This is like a brown, balmy shade. I mean, this is a balm. They have tons of shades of this and they're all cute. But yeah, I really like brown lips these days, so I'm gonna go with this shade here and I'm just gonna kind of blot it out. Oh my god, I forgot mascara. Okay, I'm gonna do mascara. So I'm gonna gently curl my lashes because I don't wanna like disturb the eyeliner situation. So wow, their mascara is amazing too. Wow. What? I never find mascaras I like. I'm gonna have to see how this wears, but it looks great. So this is their 100% lash, natural smudge proof, conditioning, vegan mascara. So it's a lot of things, but yeah, it's really nice. The brush is very like classic mascara wand, but it's not clumpy at all. It's not thick at all and doesn't weigh down my lashes. It's gorgeous. And that is the look. So let me know what you guys think about this brand. I really love pretty much everything I've tried. I love how everything is so colorful, but it doesn't have to be so extreme. Like you can put it very subtly or you can build it up. I love how pretty much all the products are completely multifunctional. You can use them for so many different things. And yeah, I don't know, I just think they're really fun. I love that they still have color because a lot of these like organic-y brands will be just so bland and they have so many colors of everything, and you should really check out their shade ranges of their powder foundation. One of the best I've ever seen in a natural brand, or like any brand to be honest. They have great shade range. They also have a program now where you can order a refill for any powder product that comes in one of these jars, and you get like an envelope, and it looks like plastic, but it's biodegradable. So as soon as you get it, you refill your container and then you can put that envelope directly into your compost, which I think is amazing. They're really making strides. A lot of their products are refillable. Check it out on their website. And that is it. Let me know if you guys want to see more one brand tutorials or things like that. Again, this post is not sponsored. If you would like to support us, please support us on Patreon. Link is in the description box below or in the bio on Instagram. So I will talk to you guys soon and have a great day.